This is FKU Africa Podcast. You listening to Maneza F8. Yo. Welcome to FKU Africa Podcast. This is your host, Maneza F8. I'm here, man, just chilling. This is Friday. I'm recording this on Friday. It's coming to you on Saturday, tomorrow, the 1st of May. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that should be the 1st of May tomorrow. This is episode 43. That's coming to you. If I'm not mistaken in that as well, I'm just always messing up on which episode we are in. But yeah, we are moving, man. The train is moving. I'm grateful for all the people that are watching. I'm grateful to all the people that keep on sharing on Twitter and on Facebook. You don't think that I don't notice your retweets, guys. I see you. We're gonna be busy with the interviews when the time is right. I was supposed to have one last week, but there was the time different problems with my brother from Liberia, that which I'm gonna be chopping it up with him probably next week. We're gonna be setting up for next week. So yeah, we're gonna be having a lot of interviews are coming along. I'm setting up now a series of interviews that will be coming along, a series of big interviews as well that are coming in. I'm gonna be talking with different kind of people. As you know, we are representing Africa in this one. So yeah, I just hope you're all doing good wherever you are. I hope whatever is happening in your life, you're dealing with it with precise measures and making sure that you're putting things in place. You're not hurting anyone around you. If you're dealing with stress, make sure that you keep it to yourself and you're getting help. Don't take your stress to people who are around you, people who love you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. Africa is a stressful country right now, a continent. If you are in Africa, everything is stressful. We are dealing with a lot with what is happening around Southern African countries in Mozambique, in Nigeria, in Rwanda, in all these countries. Stuff is happening, series of stressful stuff that you might not know what is going on because you are not focusing on what's real. You are busy looking. Checking out what is Kim Kardashian wearing, what is Asha wearing and 50 Cent wearing on Instagram. You're not focusing on what is going on around you. One day you will wake up and find out that you don't have a house to live on anymore. Know what I'm saying? That's what is happening, my man. So yeah, today we got a nice topic. We are dealing with the African giants. The African giants. That's what we're dealing with today. So I'm excited for this because I'm bringing to you. I know many of you doesn't follow UFC, Fighting Championship, and MMA, which is martial art, which is a part of fighting, which is we find brothers from here in Africa dominating all over the world, man. So yeah, this is episode to appreciate those brothers. We have three African champions that we're gonna be talking about today. So who are we talking about? If we are not talking about Izzy, the style bender, Izzy Adasanya, if we are not talking about Kumaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman, if we are not talking about Francis Ngannou. So yeah, we're talking about those people. I'm just gonna bring you a brief of information about them. Who are these people? What have they done? Yeah, they have been with in series of fights, man. They have fought all over the world, my man. So these guys that I'm gonna be talking about are from Africa. So we're gonna start off by introducing to you a guy called the Style Bender, Izzy Israel Adasanya. So who's Izzy? Izzy is a very spontaneous guy. He's a slick guy. He's very interesting to watch him. He makes everything fun, man. He can dance when he's going into the ring, into the octagon, what they call it, the octagon. When he goes in there, man, he's dancing, he's free. He looks like he's enjoying his life, man. When he's going into the fight, he makes it very easy. You win effortlessly in most of the fights, but in some fights, he's getting beaten up for real, but he end up winning. So, Israel Adesanya was born in Lagos, Nigeria. He's 31 years now. He was born in 1989. So now he's staying in New Zealand. That's where his parent moved to when he was young. So he grew up now in New Zealand. That's where he started fighting. So this guy has been fighting for the past 10 years or more because he didn't only start in UFC, man. This guy is coming out of boxing. This guy is coming out of kickboxing. This guy is now in MMA. So let's stretch up his records on what he has achieved up until now. This guy in boxing, in pound to pound boxing, the the Mike Tyson thing, the who's the other guy, the Muhammad Ali, your Joe Frazier, who's the pretty boy Floyd Mayweather, Manny Mayweather. Yeah, those in he was fighting in that boxing. So he have fought in the six fights in total. He won five of them and one by knockout, and then he lost only one. That's impressive. That's great. So 90% win rate. That's wonderful. So he moved to to kickboxing. That's where he was staying in China. He was fighting out of China back then in a boxing league around the world. So around that time he had 80 fights in total. 80 fights in total, and he won 75 of them. He won. Do you want me to repeat it? He won 75 fights, and 29 of those he won by a KO, technical knockout, like hitting someone and fall. And then he lost only five. Isn't that amazing? That's just brilliant. And then now he joined UFC. In UFC, he has fought 21 times up until now. And from that time that he started, he didn't lose any of his fight. He was started fighting in middleweight. So in middleweight division where he's fighting, he's a champion now. He's got the belt. He has defended it, I think, more than five times now already. Or because he got the belt from Robert Whittaker, I think. And then he fought Marvin Vittori. He fought Paula Costa. He fought Anderson Silva. He fought some of the baddest guys. And then he did good. He did good in those fights. He did good. So, in pound for pound, the guy is in number four. He's just number four in pound for pound, like man to man, like fighting. In number one is John Jones. You know almost. John Jones is a legend. After him is a Kumaru Usman, and then it's Alexander, and then him number four, Israel Adesanya is number four. So let's just check where, in which part where he won the belt. Let's just follow his fights. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so he took the belt from Stuart Dante in 2017. Wow, wow! In 2017, he had or he had that band for the longest time, man. So he took it from Stuart Dante. I think I was watching that match. It was amazing. It was amazing. So from then he defended for the first time the belt. No, he won the belt in July 2017 from Malvin Gilead, and then from Malvin he went to Stuart Dante, and from then he fought Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vittori, Brent Evers, Derek Bryson, Anderson Silva, Calvin Gustelam, Robert Whittaker again, Romeo, and then Paula Costa. And then he moved one division up to you move to a heavyweight. So that's where you fight Jan Blokovic. And then he lost that fight because he didn't even like gain weight to measure him, because he's the guy that fights like pound to pound, man to man, stand up fights, like taking shots and stuff. So the guy beat him by taking him to the ground and wrestling and wara wara, and then he ended up lost by decision. That's the only fight that he lost. He never lost in in his division. In his division, he's still a man, my man. So we're going to number two now. Number two out of three, it's no one other than Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. Usman was born in Uchi, Nigeria. He is now 33 years old. He's the guy now that is staying in Dallas, Texas, in the USA, United States of America. He's also a champ in the welterweight division. He fought there in the welterweight division and got his belt also. A number of years ago, he has defended the belt very well up until now. So the guy is now. So let's talk about his stats. Up until now, he has fought 20 fights in the UFC and won 19, and 9 by KO, by the KO technical knockout, and lost only one fight. Damn, that's impressive, my man. Impressive. These African guys, they are not there to play, my man. They are here to beat this guy, to beat the hell out of these guys. They are not playing, they are beating them. So, when did you win the belt? When did you win the belt? Let's check this out here. So he lost to JC Carriers, and then let's see where you won the belt. The belt seems like they are not showing it here, but I should think that he has defended the belt the longest time, because I think he took the belt from the guy he just beat now, Giacomo Vidal. So let me check, when did he fight Giacomo Vidal before, because this was the second one he was fighting as the revenge fight. Oh yeah, he won the welterweight. Yes. Oh, he just won it in 2019, 2nd of March. He's won it from Trayon Woodley. He won the UFC champion after anonymous decision in round 5. So he just won it in 2019. Unlike Izzy has won it in 2017. He has been defending it for the longest. But Usman, from that time that he started, he has ever since he won the belt, he has been defending it for a while, because I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has defended it for 5 times. I mean, 5 times defending the belt since he won it from the guy called Ajos, Rafael dos Ajos from Brazil, and then he went to fight to defend the belt. Uh, you won it from Tryon Woodley, yes, and then he defended from Colby, and then he fought Jaco Masvidal, Gilbert Barnes, and then Masvidal again. So he defended only for 5 times, but yeah, he's going strong. My man is numbered. I think when it comes to pound for pound, is number uh, 2, just after John Jones, number 2 pounds for pound. He's a man that he knows what he's doing. He doesn't play, my man. He just been hitting these guys left, right, and center, if you know what I'm saying. So, uh, yeah, we are done with the Nigerian Nightmare. I was watching his fight like 2 weeks ago, I think. No, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, UFC 251, 261. That was massive. He hit that guy with the right punch, and the guy was talking a lot of nonsense. He was saying that he's fighting the guy that is very soft. He doesn't understand how people are being hit by this guy. He is so soft. It's like he's fighting a baby. This Giacomo Vidal was saying all those kind of things, and then he smashed with, like he was hit by a train in second round, and then he was like flat in the ground. Wonderful. I was watching that match. It was playing around 6 a.m. in the morning. The previous events was started at 2 a.m. So I woke up around 4. Just to make sure that I'm getting like few fights just before that one. So it was amazing. So yeah, it's a UFC is something that you must look out for, because it's a sport that is being dominated now by Africans. So it's nice to see those Africans fight, and then we want to see more Africans, more in more countries, like even in countries like Zimbabwe. We have a lot of guys who are fighting in EPL. It's called. I'm not sure about the name, but there's another MMA fights that is happening around here in Africa, that's being held here in South Africa, and most of the time there are guys there who are also busy with this thing. So I want to see them being promoted to UFC, going to fight pound to pound with the guys like Jaco Masvidal, Dusty Poirier, Conor McGregor. So if you don't know what is UFC is, you will most people would know who is Conor McGregor. He's the a guy that has fight Floyd Mayweather coming out of kickboxing. That was not kickboxing; it was actually MMA, UFC. So yeah, it's that guy. This is what I'm talking about, my man. So yeah, let's go to the last but not least. Who are we talking about? If we are not talking about this, the explosive bombshell, Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou. My man, this guy. This guy is a 34-year-old, was born in 1986. He's around my age. He's called the Predator. The Predator. He's not playing, my man. He's not playing. This guy is just wonderful. So the guy is just started MMA in 2013, but he has fought a lot of fights now. His story is amazing, my man. I was listening to his story in Joe Rogan's podcast. Maybe you can check that out, Joe Rogan podcast on Spotify, and check and search for Francis Ngannou. You will see, listen to his story, how he got out of Cameroon by means of getting into Nigeria, getting into, I think, Morocco, getting beaten by the police, getting arrested. He took to the desert, staying in forest, trying to cross the sea to Spain, and then he finally crossed after 2 years of that misery, and then he ended up in uh, in prison in France, not in Spain where he wanted to go. But his ambition was he wanted to fight boxing, so he wanted to get out of Cameroon to go and fight boxing. So it was an amazing a story of endurance, story of positivity, staying in your lane, stay positive. If you want something, you could get it. Stay on top of what you want to do, persevere, and make sure that you grind hard. So that's what you can learn out of that story. It's a beautiful story, my man. It's a story that you want to watch and want to listen to. So yeah, without wasting any time, this guy, let's see his stats, let's see his records. He's now staying in USA, Las Vegas, but he went back now 2 days ago. He's here in Cameroon, spending time with his family, roaming around with the belt, showing his people. It was a massive experience, a massive win for him. He's just won the belt like in the last 3 weeks, I believe, like 3 or 4 weeks, when he was fighting as Stipe. Stipe is a ruthless guy. Yeah, he won on the 27th of March, the belt, and he beat him up in round two. So yeah, my man. So this guy, after that story, he has a total of 19 fights, 16 win, 12 by knockouts, boom, 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 11, 12 by knockouts, and only 3 lose. So before this first fight in in 2013 December, his first lose was on 14 December 2013, and then his second lose was on January 2018, and then he lost again on July 2018. That was the only time that he lost. He's been killing these white guys and these Latino guys in the ring, and he also fought. He also lost to Derek Lewis. He's one of the best. He's a heavy hitter. That guy. He also lost. He was challenging the belt. The first time he lost. The second time he lost was challenging a belt in 19 not in 19 in 2018 January the 20th, when he was fighting Stipe. Stipe has been holding this belt the longest time. He has been uh, laying these guys down, man. So yeah, so it's been a wonderful journey for him. He only won now. He haven't defended yet, so he still have time now to defend this belt. But we are all hoping that he will defend and make sure that he's not playing. He's just wiping these guys. All the guys that must come in front of him, he just must wipe them out. So yeah, we are going to the end of the episode. So I hope you did subscribe. If you have not, please subscribe and hit that like button. Leave a comment and tell us what should we talk about next, and who can we talk to when it comes to who do you think that is interesting enough to get to the podcast. We can leave the contacts to Maneza Gabela on Facebook, and also Maneza F8 on Twitter and Instagram. You can push that DM and give me the name to and contact details of whoever that you would want me to interview and talk to. So yeah, man. So check out my music also on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. It's in there. Just search Maneza F8 music. Don't forget the F8. If you search Maneza, you won't get me on the first page. There is someone that is always on the first page who is a Chinese girl who's a heavyweight, heavy. Is lifting the heavy lifting of this stuff, my man. I'm not sure what it is about. Yeah, she's lifting something. This heavy. Okay, doesn't matter. So just search Maneza F8. You will get me. Also, Maneza F8.co.za. That's my website. That's where everything is at. You can just listen also to the music for free in there. Go to downloads and listen for free. Download for free in there, or go to music shop and just buy the music from there. If you don't want the hassle of going to Amazon and wara, if you want me to draw and you want to support, you can buy the music on my website manezaf8.co.za. Let's go. Fikiria kwa undani ndugu ha chamaku. So you know what we do, man. If you are not feeling well and you feel like everything is not going your way, you know what we do. Take three deep breaths, and you say what? I'm fine. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna make it through. Something will come up. Put that smile on on your face, and make sure that you persevere and keep on pushing. I'm out.